And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is FXFreedom broadcasting live on YouTube, and this is Forex trading course 101. Everybody, today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Remember, this is the foundation course, and also remember that trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars of the Forex course 101. What are the three pillars? Pillar number one is the market, pillar number two is the strategy, and the big one, it's called the trader. You can follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/c/FXFreedomFX, everybody. And today we are starting with simple indicators part 1. Okay? Remember, you are going to graduate from this course when, number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading, something like this. You don't need to have the same, but something like this. You should have your monthly, weekly, daily, and the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, whatever. Number two, you have your strategy in place. You understand why you win and why you lose. So today we are going to work on number two, everybody. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works. So you can analyze the charts, you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. We train these two, long or short for the day and long or short for the week. Also remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. These streams are not trading or investment advice. This is for educational purposes only. Never forget, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? And for homework and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow us on TradingView. That being said, everybody, so today we're going to work on number two. What is your strategy? You have a strategy in place and you understand why you win, why you lose. Okay, now this is NZD USD daily chart, everybody. So some of you are using the Fibonacci's, we are learning. We've learned about the Fibonacci's. Some of you are not using the Fibonacci's. Hello LS, how are you? Some of you are not using the Fibonacci's, and we have a new contrarian Fibonacci in here, NZD USD. Not sure about the high, I believe it's this one. Just give me a second, everybody. What is this high? 6205, 6205. So still, this is now the correct contrarian, edit levels, and there you go. Okay, everybody, so you've heard about, most likely you've heard about leading indicators and lagging indicators. Okay, so this is the denomination from Google, everybody. So an indicator can be any static that is used to predict and understand financial or economic trends. Now, what is your trading view ID, please? Real FX Passion. Real FX Passion, I believe. Okay, so everybody, leading. But I was not that active this year, everybody. I'm sorry on TradingView. Makes sense? I didn't have enough time. Back to class. Leading indicators point toward possible future events. Lagging indicators may confirm a pattern that is in progress. Okay? Leading and lagging. Okay? We are going to simplify this, everybody. So you have two, where can we put this one? Up in here, right? So you have two basic indicators. Okay, so two ways of how to understand any indicator. Okay, two ways. Number one, we have indicators that are trying to predict the future, and number two, we have indicators that are confirming that the event slash change already happened. Forex course 101, don't complicate too much, everybody. That's it, makes sense? This is it, everybody. Choose how to understand any indicator. Number one, we typo edit label. We have indicators that are trying to predict the future, and we have indicators that are confirming that the event or change already happened. Okay, now what is the homework? Implement some indicators if you want. Homework, okay, homework, implement some indicator into your strategy if you want, right? If you want to have more confirmations. Okay, everybody. Now this is the Fibonacci, right? And let's do it something more simpler. Clone chart. Everybody delete this one, and let's go on the weekly chart, right? Weekly chart. Fibonacci out. So this is the weekly chart, everybody, and we have extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension so far. Agreed? You're welcome. Okay. Now you go here on FX and you click on add indicator, and we are going to put the very common MACD. Okay, with the setup 13.26.9. This is the default setup, everybody, 13.26.9. Okay, and we are going to increase the scale, right? And we are going to see, okay, we are going to put, so this is how you backtest your indicator, everybody. You put vertical lines, on where you see the change, right? Vertical line, whoops, so vertical line, very good, vertical line again, vertical line again, vertical line again, and one more time, vertical line again. Type in the chat, everybody, is MACD an indicator that is, so we are, boss, I don't know how to use the MACD. We are looking when the lines are going to cross on the MACD. Okay, so we are looking at this cross, and we are looking at this cross, and then we are looking at this cross in here, and then we are looking at this cross, and then we are looking at this cross. Okay, everybody? So you have the MACD crossing lines, right? Tell me, everybody, type in the chat, there is no right or wrong, this is how we learn. Is MACD an indicator that it's confirming the event, is confirming the change in the direction? Or is MACD an indicator that you would say that it's trying to predict what is going to happen? Boss, I don't know. Well, look at the chart. Look at the chart. So, look at the chart, right? Now I'm going to delete this one. Look at the chart. Let's go step by step. Okay, now this was the market from before. The market was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? The market was making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, and then the market did higher high, higher low, right? So do we agree, everybody, that we are still in an uptrend here? We are still in an uptrend, aren't we? And then the black line crossed the green line. So the fast line, the black one, is the fast line. The fast line broke the red, the slow line. Agreed, everybody? So MACD give us a signal to short. This is just an example. Did the market change direction? No, every single chart is different. You need to backtest on this is weekly chart, is just an example. We are going to check the daily later. Step by step, we have 1 hour, be patient. Do we agree, everybody, that the market was in an uptrend and that the MACD crossed? Type in the chat, yes I agree, or type in the chat, no I don't agree. Yes, okay, now, so we were in an uptrend, MACD crossed, right, MACD crossed, and what happened then? This is just one. So we have no crossing here, out, you know. What happened then? We have no crossing here, so we are going to get out of the vertical line. So MACD crossed, right? And after the MACD cross, did the market went up or down, everybody? And then MACD crossed again. So from here to here, did the market fall or did the market go up? Exactly, it was falling down. But is MACD predicting the future or is MACD confirming what is already happening? Hello Allah, how are you? Make sense? Is MACD an indicator that confirms once the change happens, or is MACD an indicator that trying to predict the future? It was falling, exactly, so from the cross to the next cross the market was falling down, agreed? Let's make it yellow. Then we have the next cross from the downside up, signaling us that the market is going to go up, and it reversed again, right? So it reversed again. We're looking at the second cross now, going down. The black line crossed from above to below, and until the next cross, which is here, you know. Did the market fall again? Which is here, right? This is the cross, somewhere in here maybe. Whoops, this is the cross. There you go. Boss, MACD is an indicator that confirms what is happening already. Yes sir, exactly. So MACD, it's an indicator, everybody, if you want to use it, that confirms the change. Okay, MACD is not trying to, it's not going to be always perfect, but MACD, it's not trying to predict the future. Hello Tenerife, how are you? And here you have a cross again, everybody. Here you have a cross again. Make sense? And the change already happened. So here you have a cross, the market changed direction already. See? Here the market changed the direction from up to down already. Here the market changed direction from down to up already. MACD, it's an indicator that it's not trying to predict the future. MACD is an indicator, MACD is an indicator that confirms. One more time, I want to get rid of the Fibonacci's, there you go. Okay, can you see it, everybody? Type in the chat, yes, I can see it. Yes, I can see it. And here too, you know, the change already happened. So MACD is confirming the event. Make sense? Boss, can I use MACD on the daily chart? You can use MACD on all time frames. Just be aware that the market is making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Stopped making lower lows, lower highs, and then start making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So MACD is an indicator that it's confirming the change. Tenerife says sì. Parli italiano, ne? I speak a little bit Italian too. Okay, everybody? Now, yes, you can go on the daily, everybody. This will be now daily chart, right? Daily chart. Let's get out of the... This is how you backtest your indicators. When you are looking at specific entries, everybody, and you are backtesting your strategy and you are thinking, oh, you know, I would like to see an indicator that gives me a change, you know, and it or confirms the change. So here would be a cross on the daily now. Here would be a cross to go down. Here would be a cross to go up on the MACD. Here would be a cross to go down. Here would be a cross to go up again. Here would be a cross to go down again. Can you see it, everybody? Cross in here, and the market was already changing direction. Cross in here, and the market was already... How does MACD know? Because MACD reacts after the event, everybody. Make sense? You have two types of indicators. MACD, we have indicators that are confirming that the event or the change already happened. Somebody was asking, not on YouTube but on the other streaming platform, how does MACD know? MACD is just confirming what is seen on the chart. Does this make sense, everybody? So here MACD was the black line, the fast line was crossing the red line, but the change from a downtrend to an uptrend already started. Make sense, everybody? Up in here, the change from the uptrend to the downtrend already happened too. Yes, you need to backtest it on the time frames that you are going to use indicators. Okay, now back to the weekly, right? Back to the weekly. Back to the weekly, out and out and out and out, 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 out. Now, compared to MACD, we have another very common used indicator, everybody. It's called the stochastic RSI. And the default, it's not 84.2. Give me a second, everybody. Restore default. There you go. The default is 14.53. Okay, everybody? And when you put stochastic on the chart, you click on edit indicator, and we are going to put levels. We need to have a level of 80, which is going to be a symbol of oversold, and we have a level of 20, which is going to be a symbol of overbought. Okay. Yes, vice versa, correct. It's the opposite. Yes, thank you very much. So once the market is above the 80, talking about the stochastic, this is what we are calling the sell zone. Okay, so once the market reaches from the level of 20, once the market reaches the 80, now we are in what is called the sell zone. The market is supposed to go down, it is supposed to fall. And once we reach the level of 20, now we are what is called the buy zone. So we are expecting the market to go up. And as you can see, everybody, if you take a look on the stochastic, can you see it's up and down, reaching the 20, going to the 80, you know, from the 80 going to the 20, from the 20 going to the 80, right? Now, what can you see, everybody, is if you take a look and you put a vertical line, on the MACD cross to go up, to go long, do you see that the change already shifted? So MACD is an indicator that is confirming the event, is confirming the change. What about the stochastic? Stochastic left the buy zone. Let's code stochastic in green. So MACD is going to be blue, MACD is blue, stochastic is green. So stochastic left the buy zone, everybody, down in here, you know. Do we agree that the stochastic left the buy zone before the MACD cross? Type in the chat, everybody, yes or no. Do we agree that the stochastic left the buy zone, left the zone of the 20 before the MACD cross? And here is the kicker, you know, when the stochastic was leaving the buy zone, see everybody, this was the market, you don't see the future, right? You don't see the future, and MACD is telling you we are going down, we are going down. Now one more candle and stochastic was starting to shooting up. Do you see, everybody? So stochastic compared to MACD, it's an indicator which is trying to predict the future. Okay? So MACD is confirming what it's already happened. Stochastic, it's trying to predict the future. Okay? What's the difference, boss? If you are an aggressive trader, you are going to use maybe, this is no recommendation, but you are going to use maybe the stochastic RSI. If you want to be more secure, you are less aggressive, then maybe you are going to use the MACD. Somebody's asking on the other streaming platform, boss, can I use MACD plus the stochastic? Yes, you can, but it would not make any sense. Okay, everybody, you can use both of them on the same chart, but it would not make any sense. I mean, where would you enter? If you are going to use the stochastic, you know, and you are going to enter at the MACD, why are you using the stochastic then? Or if you are going to use the MACD, right, and you are going to enter with the stochastic, why are you using MACD then? Make sense? And the same student responded, answer, well, it's just to have a confirmation. Once you are in an entry, everybody, so this is the emotional skill. Okay? Now this is Forex course 2 conversation. Everybody. Golden nugget for it. It's, I mean, it's difficult to understand and difficult to implement. So the big one to implement. The big one to implement. The big understanding. The big understanding to implement. Okay? What is the big one? Once you are in a trade, all other confirmations are irrelevant, everybody, are irrelevant. To R. Thank you very much. Okay? To the traders who are asking, can I use both? Yes, you can, but why would you do this? And the trader answered, well, because I want to have a confirmation. Once you are in a trade, example, you are going to use the stochastic. Once you are in a trade, this MACD is irrelevant to you. Make sense? What do you mean, boss? What do I mean? It's not going to change anything. If you are going to enter here with the stochastic, let's say that this is the bullish candle, you entered here, right? This is the bullish candle, you know. What is going to happen from this candle on, you know, talking about the entry, it's irrelevant. Make sense? Why? Because you are already in the trade. You don't need the MACD to tell you that you are right or wrong. You are already in. I know, everybody, this is difficult to comprehend. This is psychology of trading. How many of us are always looking for more and more and more and more confirmations? You know? You don't need to have 15 indicators on the chart. Have one or two that you trust. Have one or two maybe to enter the market. Have one or two maybe to manage your trade, or have one or two or none to exit the trade. It's that simple. Don't put 15 indicators on the chart. Make sense, everybody? Once you are in a trade, it's irrelevant. You know, I want to see more confirmation. Okay? What is the big one? Another big one, and you're going to hate me for this, but this is the pure truth, everybody. Okay? The understanding of the markets. Everybody, you might know this, you might not know this, the understanding of the markets. The market is not moving because the market is not moving up and down because of the indicators. Big aha moment here too. On the other side, the indicators, yes, are moving because of the market. This is a big one too to understand. You know? So this market didn't go up because the stochastic was in the buy zone, but the stochastic was in the buy zone because the market stopped falling and started moving up. Make sense, everybody? This market didn't go up because MACD crossed in here. MACD crossed in here because the market went up. Does this make sense to you? I know it's difficult to understand in the beginning. You know? Exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Indicators are not guarantee for you to make money in the markets. Indicators, everybody, we are using indicators just to have a quicker visual representation of what might happen. Make sense? So, delete this one, delete this one, delete this one. Look at MACD, everybody. You know? So, stochastic out for the time being. Look at MACD. Right? Look at MACD and look at MACD in here. You had, we are all the same. We are in the boat together. So we don't see the future, right? And we had a signal from MACD to go long, right? The black line, the fast line, cross the slow line, the red one, from above, from below to above. So we have a signal to go long, to buy the market. Did the market went up? Did not. Did not. The market, it's not going to go according to the indicators. Make sense, everybody? The indicators are going to go according with the markets, because indicators, the logarithms, the programming, okay, are based on the price section on the data. This is one. Make sense, everybody? And if we put stochastic again, where is here FX, add indicators, stochastic again, stochastic RSI on the chart. So where would be the example, high to low, low to high, high to, so here, right? Now MACD out. You don't see the future. You don't see the future. The market was in an uptrend, everybody, making hard highs, hard lows. You know, the market still in here, and the stochastic, it's in the buy zone, right? It's in the buy zone, and what is happening right now? Stochastic, it's leaving the buy zone. See, stochastic is leaving the buy zone. So here too, the stochastic was leaving the buy zone to the sell zone, and the market went up. But in here, in this example, stochastic was leaving the buy zone. Did the market go up? It went down. So even if the market went up in here, did the market go up? From here to here, did the market go up? This was the buy zone, this was the sell zone. And even here, you know, the market, it's leaving the sell zone, but the very next candle, this is the weekly chart, the very next candle is bullish. Exactly, indicators are not guaranteed. Okay, everybody, indicators are not guaranteed. No, I'm sorry, I cannot tell you what to do, make sense? Freedom, what indicators are you using? I am using, everybody, but let's go step by step, right? So this is the weekly chart. Now this is the daily chart. I want to short the market with the counter trend line, something like this. You know, Fibonacci and crowns are my main reference, and I'm going to put MACD on the chart. See what is the MACD telling me, everybody? Is MACD telling me to short the market? And what is the stochastic telling me? See, those two indicators right now are in exactly the opposite direction. Which one you are going to listen to exactly? Yeah, they are washing the windows outside, everybody. So which one are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to MACD, everybody, or are you going to listen to stochastic? Let's make a poll, everybody. Type in the chat, I'm going to listen to MACD, or type in the chat, I'm going to listen to stochastic. MACD is telling you to sell, to go short, and stochastic is telling you to buy, to go long. Hedge fund trader Tenerife, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader LS. What are you going to do? LS says stochastic, I'm going to buy. Anybody else? There is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong, everybody. Hedge fund trader Allah, hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Olufemi, hedge fund trader Alice says already, stochastic. Boss, which one should I use? I don't know. See everybody, I cannot tell you what to do, make sense? What would you do? I'm not going to use none of them. I'm not going to use, yes, pardon my English, I'm not going to use any of them. Make sense? Boss, can I trade without indicators? Sure, sure you can, not a problem. Make sense, everybody? So, back to the question, you know, what indicators do I use? I use, everybody, so this is NZUSD daily chart. I use the Heikin Ashi, okay, it's in here, add indicator, Heikin. I use the Heikin Ashi, everybody, it's the first one. No, this is no recommendation, I'm just showing you what I am using. I'm using Heikin Ashi, this is the first one, and I'm using Heikin Ashi Smooth as the second one, and I'm using exponential moving averages. Okay, what does this mean? This means that I'm going to short the Fibonacci's only and only when the white turns into blue. Oh, it turned already. Wait, give me a second. So I must have all of them. I'm going to short the market when white turns into blue plus green. This is the exponential. Green turns into red. And the yellow line, which is the exponential moving average, and the red exponential, they're cross on the downside. Make sense? No, this down here, it's not relevant. I'm not even sure what's the name of this indicator. KDJ. Don't ask me what is this one, I have no idea. I believe somebody was using my PC again. Some instructor. So going long, right? Going long, same story. I was waiting for the blue to become white. Plus, I was waiting for the red, the stochastic smooth. Changed from red to green. Plus, the EMA cross. So the yellow line crossed the red line. So my entry from the indicators was in here. Freedom, can I use your indicators? Number one, those are not mine. You have those indicators on all platforms. And number two, sure, of course, why not? I'm not recommending you though. You need to backtest, and it must make sense to you. Make sense, everybody? In the advanced course, you are going to receive my strategy for free and bunch of other ones, 50 plus strategy for other traders. You can copy them, use them, take parts of them. Make sense, everybody? Okay. Why are you doing this? Common question, simple answer. I'm looking for traders. You know? Why are you sharing your knowledge? I'm looking for traders. This is the why. And we told you already, making money in the market, it's not a secret. Money is made in the financial markets, the stock market, the equity market, the crypto market, the Forex market, you know. Money is made the same way from 60 years ago, 60 years plus. Your our grandfathers made money in the same way that we are making today. Yes, we are in 2022, we have indicators, auto Fibonacci's, we have alarms on the charts, but money is still made in the same classic way. Okay, so some of you are thinking, oh, why are you doing this? You know, what are you giving? It's nothing special. it looks like, you know, something like quantum physics, right? But it's nothing special, everybody. Okay. And again, you know, I deleted, right? Why it's nothing special? Because it's the understanding that the markets are not moving because of the indicators. Make sense, everybody? If you understand, and we learned all of this, you know, now learning indicators, it's part of your knowledge. But if you learn the trend, just an example, and if you know that what is the end of retracement, if you know what is a counter trend line break, you know, you don't need the stochastic, you don't need the MACD if you don't want. Money is made in the financial markets all in the same way. Make sense? Boss, why are we learning indicators then? Because to some of us it's easier to spatially see and understand what is happening. Make sense, everybody? If we take one of the easiest pair to study, NZD-CAD, and if you go on the weekly chart and if you put MACD, and if you put stochastic out this time, come on, out. Okay, and you've put MACD on the chart, you can clearly see what's happening. You know? So this is just an example again, NZD-CAD weekly chart, you know, high to low. Didn't the MACD went high to low? Low to high. Didn't the MACD went low to high? High to low again, high to low again. Didn't the MACD go high to low? Okay. Most of us are using indicators to have a quicker, better visual, and some traders then are using indicators to build systems. Now this is a different story. Tomorrow we are going to have simple indicators part 2, and we are going to talk about systems. What is the difference between a strategy and a system? Make sense? But you don't want to hear this, everybody, but for you to buy and sell the market just because of MACD, or you buying and selling just because of the moving average cross, I'm sorry to tell you, but this doesn't work unless you have a system. Make sense, everybody? Boss, what is a system? A system is a set of rules based on indicators. How to enter, how to manage the trade, and how to exit the trade. Okay? This is a system. No, it's strategy, it's what, again, strategy is more flexible, makes sense? What's the difference? The different example, right? So what is the difference? When I am waiting for the market to crown and short the daily Fibonacci original one, just an example, a system could buy the retracement based on the indicators that we talked about. Freedom, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. So very slowly, I have a strategy that is telling me trade the original Fibonacci. Just an example of the strategy. I have a strategy telling me trade the original Fibonacci and trade just the extensions. Market is in a retracement, I am staying out. Just an example. Where in comparison a system, again just an example, in comparison a system a system is going to, a system doesn't care Fibonacci, yes or no. A system would look at different indicators, and again, this is just an example. And a system would say, okay, green plus white plus EMA cross, I'm in. So me, with my strategy, I'm staying out, I'm not making any profits, I'm not buying, I'm waiting for a crown to short the extension, where in the same time a system would buy, and manage the trade according to the rules. Somebody just typed, so a system is better. Well, I don't know. We have traders who are not doing well with systems. Lack of trust, everybody, is a big issue. How many of you bought systems and you didn't make any money? And supposedly those systems work. Type in the chat, me. Fair enough? How many of us bought systems? How many of us bought expert advisors telling us what to do, but our life did not change? We didn't make any money. Trusting the systems, believing the system, the same way it goes trusting the strategy, this is a big issue. Make sense? The system is telling you to buy, to go long, but you are seeing past resistance. You are seeing past resistance and you are getting it scared. The system is telling you buy, but you are not going long. You are scared. Make sense, everybody? This is the challenge. Okay, until tomorrow, I want you to back test some I don't know which ones, everybody. Okay, I want you to back test some indicators. It doesn't matter, indicators that are trying to predict the futures or indicators that are confirming the event, it's already happened. Okay, and tomorrow you're going to tell me what indicator did you try to backtest or maybe use. There is no right or wrong anyway, but we can look them on the charts. Okay, one more question. Freedom, do you use systems? I'm using my system, but together with my strategy. No, I'm not using just the system, no sir. Okay, you can use it if you want. Yes, you can use it, you can backtest it, not a problem. Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. This is FX Freedom signing.